Alright, I have another random upload. I might re-show the battle, I'm not entirely sure, but I just want to scroll through the chat. Because there's this guy, his name is, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I was just calling him QWERTY in my head because of the Q, but we'll just call him Q for now. And well, this is the second battle. In the first one, Yoshi and I were just doing our thing. I know what you're thinking, 2-on-1, that's not fair, but he doesn't know that. And we're just talking strategy and all that good stuff, but that's besides the point. Out of nowhere, he starts yelling at me and saying I have no skill because of hacks. And I'm like, what? What are you saying? He's like, I want a rematch. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Because he got getting so mad because I like got hacks. It's just so funny how he just flipped out on me. And then here's the second battle. Well, the second battle chat, I lost the first one. I wish I had it to show up, but this is all that's been going on, as you can see. It's just so funny because he keeps calling Yoshi Mr. Numbers. He's making fun of him because he has numbers in his name. I don't know why the numbers make a difference, but yeah, it's just weird. So when I'm done scrolling, I'll just re-show the battle and be like, yeah, I was doing pretty good. I felt like it was all right, and I don't even know. I don't even know if he was serious or if he was trolling, but it was just so funny, and that's why I stayed, and I'm showing this to you guys right now. Like, this is why you don't play Pokemon Showdown at 1 in the morning on a Friday night
Bro,
slash Saturday morning.
there were people watching with us.
What do you mean there's people watching with us?
Yeah, scroll down.
Oh, shit. I sent it to friends because I wanted to show them the shenanigans going on. Like, I don't understand why he's mad at me. I, I didn't do anything, and I feel bad because of the hacks. Because normally when you get like 50 hacks in a battle, it's terrible. Like I remember this dude in previous video missed 2 hypnosis with the polytoad, and I was like, oh, poor guy. But anyways, here I am scrolling some more, just do my thing, and I felt like I was not using hacks, but setting up with Pokemon. And I know what you're thinking. Well, you're just a nerd who plays Pokemon triple, and why are you even showing us this? Because it doesn't matter. And trolling, and you should have just left it alone. But it was just so funny. I couldn't leave it alone. Like, I'm sorry if I was being immature with this, but it was just so funny seeing his response. And he just ignores half the things we say and doesn't acknowledge it. Like you'll see in a second when I scroll down some more, I asked him if he was all about Poketubers because he said people who are in college shouldn't be playing Pokemon. So I was like, oh, well, the majority of the Poketubers are, you know, in college or older and such. So yeah, but as
The
you can
triple scroll
see,
down and join the chat.
as you
Punk
can
Daddy
see,
says
he
that he
keeps calling
wanted
me
to
Q.
jump in. It was so tempting.
And he keeps insulting Yoshi, so I guess for some reason he hates people with numbers in their name. So I'm glad I didn't have numbers. And he sent a screenshot of some person with I don't even know how to describe it. I think he's like a ginger-haired person with freckles and whatnot, saying that was Yoshi.
It's not.
And well, here we go. Oh yeah, I passed by it, but you probably saw me list Poketubers and whatnot up above and didn't ask him the same question. But I, this is why, this is why I should stay away from the internet. I should just not say anything, because I get tied up in shenanigans. If anything, I blame Yoshi.
Well, I do.
You had numbers in your name, it's your fault. And here are my other friends that joined in. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, and that sums up everything. And I know what you're thinking. Next time, don't be so immature, Triple. You noob, you nerd. You blah. And I apologize for all of that, but I found it funny, and I hope that you find all of that funny as well. And let me do an instant replay of this battle and show you the shenanigans that was going on. Alright, first things first, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start off with a Tyranitar. No, I'm the one with the Clef Key. I'm like, okay, Kingdom Key. First things first, get a Reflect, take that Earthquake. Did I go into a Thunder Wave, paralyze them, so I can just, I don't know. Parahax, you know. Then I go into Young Money because he makes it rain, and I want to get rid of the sandstorm. He switches out. I go into Sea God. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not judging. He switches out to Chansey, and I tail glow, and I can outspeed that Magnet Zone over there. So I'm like, okay, Scald. Luckily for me, it's a one hit. He's not sturdy, so I had nothing to worry about. Then he goes into the Tyranitar. Well, because I had the tail glow set up, I one hit the thing and I outspeed. And this is where things pretty much go downhill for this guy. I set up another tail glow. He goes for a toxic. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go for the stab Scald. And I lost my reflect, but that's fine. I go for a stab Scald on this guy. I do over half. He goes for a seismic toss. I, I don't actually know if Chansey's run protect, but I feel like he should have stalled maybe the toxic a little longer. I'm not entirely sure, or maybe just what's it called? What's that move called where you can heal yourself with Chansey? I don't remember. I felt like he could have done that too, so he can get in.
Soft boiled.
Yeah, he could have soft boiled there too to stall me even more because I feel like I wouldn't have killed. So yeah, he goes. Oh, I got confused discussing that. But anyways, I take out the Chansey. He goes in the extra drill, hits me with the earthquake because he can outspeed obviously because it's sand rush. And I go into my make it rain, brethren, young money, and I go for a focus blast, thinking he'd stay in maybe, but now he goes into the slow bro. My good friend Yoshi was like, hey man, you should lead seed him and then go for a seed bomb. And then at this point, with the 9%, he's like, hey, you should go for a spore. I was a bit iffy with that because I thought I would miss, but luckily I didn't miss the spore and I was able to put him to sleep and guarantee the kill on the slow bro because he has really good defense. So I go for a seed bomb, take him out, no big deal, whoop whoop. And the dry skin and all of that heals me up. I'm like, okay, not bad. I kind of wish I went for the X Scissor here because obviously he would go for a Dark Pulse. Just, yeah, just cause I felt like Ice Beam would have been a better play on his part because it is super effective and he would get the stab and my Seed Bomb would do nothing because now I can just come back and finish him off with a Scald as you can see here. And then he goes into his last Pokemon and then he just started raging out in the chat completely and well I won because I started the timer because you know come on why wouldn't I pass up a victory especially when I put all that work in to get it. You saw in the video just now that I put in work to get that victory, so you can't really get mad at me for starting the timer at the end when he sends out. Well, it was before he sent out his last Pokemon. And well, with that, I don't know. I just don't know. Am I the bad
Honestly, it was
guy?
a good thing that you said that start that timer because he was not gonna make a move anytime soon.
I I know I'm the bad guy for staying and egging him on, but am I really the bad guy for winning and getting hacks? Like I thought hacks was a natural thing in Pokemon, and you just get lucky or you don't get lucky. But anyways, I hope you all found this as funny as I did and you were able to read the chat and whatnot, because let me tell you, I was dying just seeing everything that he said. It's, oh god, it's so funny, man. And well, to those of you that actually enjoyed it, thank you for understanding how funny it was. And for those of you that didn't and thought it was just completely stupid and pointless for me uploading this video, I understand your point of view, but I still hope that you can find that sense of humor and be like, oh, you know, that is pretty funny. So, thank you. Come again.